again. I would like to say good morning. Mr. Mirage, how are you? I know you're looking and I know you're excited because you look at it every morning and I appreciate you. And there's so much more like you who makes this their cup of tea in the morning time, because sometimes you just need to get that little booster to get you started on the right frame of mind. And that's where DBS Morning Show comes in. We are happy to be that for you. Let's see what Kendall and the news team has, and then we'll come right back.
Good morning. The report on the National Housing and Population Census is expected to be released by the end of July. This was initially scheduled for 2020 as per the 10-year cycle. However, it was postponed to 2022 due to strict protocols restricting face-to-face interaction during the COVID-19 pandemic. The data collection process had to be extended multiple times due to various challenges. The National Housing and Population Census is valuable and essential for economic development, as the data is used to inform the government's planning, enforcement, and policy decisions. A family is appealing for help to find a missing loved one who went missing during the passage of Hurricane Beryl.
During the storm, he left his home. The neighbors saw him. They called on him to come back because they know the storm is going on at the time. He left his home. He went up the road. The neighbor said she didn't see him coming back at all during that time, or the evening they didn't see him at all return. When I got the call on the Tuesday morning that he was missing, I went down to the south where he lives and speak to the individuals in the neighborhood.
73-year-old Joseph Charles has a number of medical issues and is visually impaired, which has family members more anxious to find him and return him home. One local organization is using the summer break to teach vacationing students financial literacy. The thinking is that by teaching young children about budgeting, saving, and wise financial management, they can be empowered to make sound financial decisions as adults.
Is financial literacy being taught as a subject in school as a component of mathematics? And the answer to that is no. So that is the very first aspect that we need to take a look at. Financial literacy should be taught as a component of mathematics so that we will have more financially literate students coming out of the school system.
The Director General of the OECS recently suggested that high levels of financial illiteracy can leave room for lending agencies and purported non-financial entities to exploit citizens and influence extreme rates of personal debt. In some law enforcement news, on Friday, July 5th, nearing midnight, officers attached to the Special Patrol Team were on mobile patrol when they recovered a firearm and ammunition in Ravin Chabot Castries. The officers were conducting a routine patrol when they observed a suspicious motor vehicle obstructing vehicular traffic. This vehicle was occupied by a female passenger and a male driver. The officers had cause to conduct a search of the motor vehicle. During that search, one black 9mm Glock 17 pistol, which contained a magazine and 17 rounds of 9mm ammunition, was recovered. Consequently, both individuals were arrested and charged for possession of firearm and possession of ammunition. The duo were escorted to the magistrate's court for bail purposes. The court denied VKC Weeks' bail application, and the court, however, granted Katian Thomas bail. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you, News Desk. We're coming right back after this break. This week again. Last week we had one earlier this week again. You see why I tell you I'm in the right place? Something about St. Lucia causing people to live beyond 100 years, and I just are happy to be in this space. So we celebrated another amazing 100th centenarian birthday with a wonderful mass and some singing, some joyousness, and she's just a joy. Take a look at this.
I wanna wish a happy birthday to you, to you. Oh, I wanna wish a happy birthday to you, to you. So close your eyes and think about it. Think about it and blow out your candles. Close your eyes and think about it. Think about it and blow out your candles. Happy birthday, Mama. I love you so, so much.
Mama, she loves you so much. She said, happy birthday, she loves you so much. That's your grandchild. That's your last grade?
Eh?
Your last grade?
That's my last great grandchild.
She just sang you a beautiful happy birthday song.
I have 5 children, 5 great grandchildren.
We're here with the granddaughter. You're the granddaughter. Miana is the granddaughter of our centenarian here today. Tell us a little bit about your grandma.
Well,
Fun?
can I say?
She looked like she used a lot of fun.
Laugh. She used to, well, she's originally from Choiseul. Yeah, but she's been living in Grass Street until 2010. Yeah, before she came to live with my mom. She used to sell her fudge, coconut cake, charming ball, turnover. Because she used to be a vendor, and that was after she came from work. She worked at Kimlands and Lithographic Press. Yeah, that's where the Walcott House
Really?
is. Yeah.
Oh, this is nice. Wow. So she did all of that, and then she hustled her little thing as a vendor again.
Yes.
Oh gosh, you were taking another trip, did you? Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, I bet you. I hope you would. You know what I'm saying? Tell us what is she like? What do you think some of the things that you, as a grandchild, would have picked up from her in terms of the type of a woman that she was? Of course, that being one of them, because of course. That's strength, and that's resilience, and that's powerful woman behavior right there. What are some of the things that you believe when you look back at her and her life journey, and you look at yours now and you think, wow, maybe that is something I picked up from grandma, or maybe that is something I would like to emulate?
Well, she gives a lot.
She's a giving person.
Yes.
And you think, you
Yeah,
give a lot now, or you're planning to start?
I do.
Okay,
I
so
do.
you did pick that up.
I do.
You do give a lot, and you think that's a good thing, a good treat.
Yes.
That you can add to the fabric of the world.
Yes.
Wonderful.
It is.
If you want to say anything, tell anybody, our viewing populace, anything wonderful. What's the most wonderful and remarkable thing about your grandmother to you?
Well, she remembers things from over 90 years ago. Yeah, she has a very good memory. Yep. Very good.
Are you hoping for some of that to rub off?
Yes.
And the 100 too? You want to clock
Yeah.
100?
Well, if I can walk
Have
up
so
and
much,
down.
yes.
Yeah.
And she's walking.
Yes, she walks.
Wow.
Yeah, she walks, she eats. She's
Everything?
not bedridden. Yeah,
She likes chicken and fries.
Yeah, she loves chicken and fries.
Stop telling me. Stop, and she lived 100 years. Stop harassing me. Wills, stop it. You understand? My chicken and fries.
Chicken and fries, and she used to drink a cup of coffee every morning.
She's very strong. Well, congratulations on 100.
Okay.
And I pray that you follow suit.
Yeah, me
Wonderful.
too.
Happy birthday to her, and
Okay,
all the best
and
to you guys.
Make sure you eat your chicken and fries.
That's well.
No diet.
Yeah, that's well. It worked for her, so it's what you like. You go die anyways. You go leave anyways. Anyways, happy birthday again to Angie. It's her birthday today, 100. Well, St. Lucia's doing awesome and amazing things. And I think, the faculty up at the South Louis Community College definitely needs to take some praises and some flowers being thrown upon them right now, because our nurses went out to take on the regional exam that's going to certify them to be able to practice as registered nurses. And guess what? 100% pass rate. Talk to us nice. Here's Nurse Ernest. Well, we're here again with my favorite girl of all time. Dr. Ernest, I had to find you. We are talking 100% pass rate. We did this. I'm saying we did this.
Yes, of course we did this.
We did
But
this.
it's Diana Henry Ernest. I am aiming to be a doctor, but not yet.
I
still
wanted
nurse.
you to be a doctor.
I'm still nurse. Yes, sweetheart. But yes, 100% pass is what you heard about. Yes. And that is our BSN students who just completed their BSN program, which ended in 2023, December of 2023. When they wrote their R&R exam, everybody passed. Wow. Everybody passed this exam, and that's the very first time that we actually experienced that in St. Lucia, where all of our students who wrote their licensing exam passed.
Wow,
yes.
That's significant.
It is significant, and it is a milestone for us actually, because when our students were going through their period of training, we had a section whereby one of our team members, one of our faculty members, sat in with them and had preparation for R&R. So I believe this helped them out in actually getting that 100% pass. The college is happy. The St. Lucia is happy as well, because you know what that means for us. It means that we have 50 new nurses ready for work, because without this license, they will not be able to practice in St. Lucia or in the Caribbean.
And we've seen in the past a lot of our nurses have been migrating. So to have a batch of nurses who are now on hand, ready to work, like you said, who are certified and who are now licensed and prepared with the requisite training. Because let's speak to the training that happens here at Sir Arthur Lewis. Let's talk to your department and the training, the extensive training that goes down here to prepare them to even, be able to sit such exam, let alone pass, because we all know that that's not a regular thing. Throughout the Caribbean, throughout the region, not everybody passed these exams.
Yes, not everybody pass, but what happens in the Caribbean, the different councils of the different Caribbean islands, they came together and prepared the domains for the exam. So everybody within the Caribbean where this exam is practiced, like the CARICOM countries, there are certain requirements that the education system must meet, so they are ready to write that exam. Our school, Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, of course, our curriculum prepares our student for the field of work as it relates to nursing, all aspects of nursing. And of course, that in itself prepared them. And our faculty members, our clinical supervisors enable that to happen for them.
Wonderful. Let's speak to the students now. What are they, how are they receiving that news? They're excited, obviously.
Oh, one thing I can tell you, this cohort of students, they had already tell us that they will pass. 100% of them will pass. They were adamant that they cannot accept failure, so that means they prepared themselves.
Right.
They were very, I should say, they pushed themselves. They did what they had to do. Even if we teach them, it's up to them now to actually do the part that needs to be done for them to pass. So they studied, they met as group members, they studied in groups. Some of them did it together, some of them did it alone, and of course, one of our faculty members helped them as well. And some persons did personal things to ensure that they pass.
Right.
Yes.
Does this now open up the scope now? Because now regional counterparts are looking in. And they might say, well, all right, St. Lucia seems to have something going on there, and they might want to say, well, all right, what's going on? But of course, if you get 100% pass rate, that speaks to something. That speaks to a significant program that is happening. And somebody within the region might say, hey, let me see what's going on over here in St. Lucia. Is that option available for persons who might want to come do the program here?
Well, what we do is ensure that persons who educate our students, our faculty, they are prepared, they are knowledgeable, they have the skill set, they have the knowledge, the skills, and the professional behavior to ensure that our students are empowered to be able to, pass their exam and practice in a very safe manner. So our population, our clients, when they receive that care from the students that we train at Sir Arthur, when they become RN, that it brings positive outcome for them and their families.
Right. So regional people could.
Well, they have to ensure that they have faculty who are determined.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And of course, persons who are able to do it as well.
Right.
Both in the, I would say, like I said to you, professional behavior, the skills aspect, and also the knowledge. Right. Some people are faculty members, and they don't really care. But our team at Southfield West Community College, my department, they give their all. They ensure that when they teach, their students gain knowledge. And of course, if there are any areas where they need to explain a little further, they ensure that they do that.
Right. And that's the 100% mark.
It's commitment.
That's right. So
Yes.
that's it. That's what it is. It's no trick or tricks for kids.
And I
You
can tell you, this is what we want in the future.
Absolutely.
100%.
Right. Well, there's no going back
Everybody
now.
who writes the R&R, as long as you train at Southfield West Community College,
100.
you will get 100%. We will get 100% pass.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Well, we appreciate that. Well, commendation to you and your team and your faculty.
Yes.
Well done. St. Lucia, we have reason to celebrate. Let's
Of
celebrate
course,
with
of
our
course. That's the
nurses,
beginning of
our
things to
artists.
come, definitely.
Yes. And each year, the season comes around, and you know what? We've got to, pay homage to the people, the persons who, in one way or the other, always contribute towards the vital product that is Lucian Carnival. Esteban has been a lovely contributor for quite some time now, and he's back around again. I mean, didn't forward to any of the finals, but he's got some great music added to the fabric of Lucian Carnival. Well, with one of our creatives. I mean, of course, it's this season. Esteban has been a contributor to the musical platform for quite some time, and a contributor to St. Lucia because he's involved with the consumer department as well. Is it? Where you at? Right, come to your affairs department, and he does quite a lot there. I know yesterday you were busy, or today you're going down library today? No, not today.
I was doing a presentation to youth economy students in Viewport, so yeah, that's why I was busy.
All right, wonderful. Now the season is on. What's your thoughts? Where we at? Of course, we know you have your music, and we're definitely here to highlight some of those as well, because competition or not, you always make some vital contribution to the fabric of the music year round. So we appreciate and we definitely commend you on that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just to let everybody know, I changed my name to Este Blazin, and the reason for that is ESTEBLAZIN. And the reason for that is just doing searches, and even in workshops, we are always advised to have a name that is easy to search. So therefore, I added the Blazin, so people will still know it's Esteban, but with the Este Blazin, once you search online on any platform, you will get me. So therefore, it's Este Blazin right now. And definitely the season is on, and contributing to the season is something I'm very passionate about, because just a few years ago, I used to watch when they used to post a lot of songs from the different countries on sites like Toronto Lime, and I always used to see St. Lucia always had a very measly amount of songs compared to the other countries, and even other islands that are smaller than us, like Grenada, St. Vincent. They always surpassed us in the number of songs that they drop. So for me, just contributing music to this season, to me, is very, very important. Naturally, you'll have songs that would rise, to the top in terms of the most airplay. However, I think that, holistically, we as artists contributing to the musical scene is very, very important to keep the buzz alive and to keep the vibe alive. And, want to say also shout out to Savion Mosheri for, this song that I recently dropped. Also, shout out to Islands and Bozo and Eric. Also, Kimi Pinel with those beautiful vocals in the background. It's called Live in the Moment. And this one, as much as I'm not in competition this year, I definitely have been getting some really, really good feedback from persons, individuals that I would send the song. I would just see someone would just put a flame under it and just tell me, yo, that lit. And, I wasn't really paying attention to that, but then the response has been overwhelming.
Oh,
yes.
wonderful.
Yes.
And it's on all of the digital platforms?
Yes, it is. It's definitely on all digital platforms. YouTube, you could get it on Spotify. You could also get it on iTunes and all the other streaming services. So definitely,
Tell
you
us
know.
a little bit about the song, Live in the Moment. I mean, it sounds self-explanatory, but
Right. Well, live in the moment is just a matter of understanding that life happens. And life happens, for example, you will go through different challenges in life. You know, you may have one of the biggest challenges most of us have is the fact that we have debts, we have personal issues with friends, with family, with health, etc. And, you know, within the moment of time, the one thing we're guaranteed is now. We can only be hopeful for tomorrow, and we can only learn and appreciate yesterday. So therefore, with the now, you have to appreciate the fact that you're able to breathe, the fact that you're healthy, the fact that you can enjoy just this moment. And you know, for just a little moment, you can just take some time to just enjoy and appreciate the fact that you're alive and just have a good time, you know.
well, I think that message is transcendent. I think that message goes beyond just carnival. Live in the moment can happen at any particular time.
Yes, at any time. And definitely, you know, this song is not just like a carnival song. It's really a song that, you know, if you're just feeling down and just want to listen to something to uplift you, you can listen to this song. You could play it all through the summer. And I'm definitely going to be pushing it because I'm traveling right after carnival. We'll be performing on a boat ride in Toronto. And, you know, just, you know, going to keep pushing this one. And I want to say big up to Penn, because I remember a couple of years ago, I was talking to Penn, and he was like, one thing he find with us as artists is that we don't treat our music well. So I was asking him to explain. He said that music is like a baby. It's your creation. And then he find that most of us artists, you know, the season is done and we just forget our music and we just let it go. And he's like, yo, that's your music. You need to continue, you know, pushing it forward and giving it as much energy as you like, because at the end of the day, it's your creation. Absolutely. So yeah, I've been taking that advice and, you know, definitely decided, hey, I'm going to push the music no matter what, because at the end of the day, it's
your baby.
It's your baby. So
How are we following you on social? How are we staying abreast of you?
well, on Instagram it's at Este Legend. You could also get me on Facebook, Esteban Edmond, also my page Esteban. It's going to change to Este Blazing soon. Right. Also on YouTube, you could find Este Blazing Music. That's ESTEBLAZIN Music. You'll find me. I also have Este Blazing Music on Instagram as well. Okay. And yeah, just get me there, you know, bookings, whatever it is. I do jingles as well. I'm also an MC. I do so many things. So definitely, you know, yeah, you can link me up.
Link you up. Yeah. All right, Este Blazing. Yes. We want to say all the best for the rest of the season and beyond, man. And thank you again for your contribution consistently or every year.
Yes, definitely. It's a pleasure. And good morning, everybody. You don't know Este Blazing.
Absolutely. Well, there you go. Hump Day Wednesday. Oh, don't feel we're not in tune. We'd like to congratulate all of the winners to date in all of the carnival activities that's been going on. That will include the Pan Champion, Babano, and also the King and Queen of the Band. Of course, we had Fusion Mass and Tribe of 12. We want to congratulate you guys as well. We also want to congratulate the Power and Groovy Soca Monarch Kings, Ricky T and the Sly, and of course, Intercommercial Ernie. We had Ernie win. Only one. Only told you, Pastor Ernie has won. So you know what that means. We opening up the church. I go be sister, whatever. I'm there with Ernie. We're doing it. Absolutely. Some money go make. Who else we had? Well, we had quite a number, and I'm sure you're following them. But we're also looking forward to what's to come. All right. Today is Wednesday. So that means Mass in the City kicks off today. And it goes on until Friday. And then, of course, we've got our Calypso Finals, which is coming up on Saturday. So quite a number of things. Let's continue to indulge. Those of you who want to or wish to indulge, do so responsibly. Those of you who, that's not your thing, you know, but you know what, you'll be on the sideline. You know, there's nothing wrong with sending a little positive energy to those, because this is a vital part of the existence of St. Lucia's culture.